Hey y'all, and welcome to the Hey Coworker Podcast. Some of your favorite not safe for work coworkers. I am RJ, the friendly neighborhood Dom, and this is
Kennedy,
aka
Big Rox,
not the little one,
never the little one.
And we are your favorite not safe for work coworkers. Some of you, the best coworkers in the world. Thank y'all for being here. Another week when you could have been anywhere, but you decided to be right here, liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments with timestamps, and we greatly appreciate it. How are you, friend?
I'm doing great.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm in a good, happy little place right now.
I love that.
You know, I just recently went through a big transition. I'm not sure if you know. 2 days ago, as of today's March 2nd, when we're recording this, and 2 days ago, I was a black woman. I went to sleep as a black woman, and then yesterday morning, I woke up as a woman that is black. That is a tough transition. So I made it through that. We went from Black History Month to Women's History Month, and I had to switch things around, but I made it through that. And you will too. I mean, I know it doesn't really, but you're surviving somebody who just went through that transition. So you're in the house with.
But she's been ill, so you know she ain't got.
So it's delayed. You're gonna have it next
I'm
week.
gonna have to.
Yeah, so she's still a black woman. She was sick as a black woman. She's gonna overcome as a woman that's black.
That part.
Period. So
overcome as a woman that's nuts. There is one thing I do need to say, and I need to look directly into the camera as I say this, because when niggas say A Phi till they die, when they say Omega Psi Phi till they die, when they say Kappa Alpha Psi till they die,
now we starting with this.
That you should try to kill them when they're in the process of trying to join your organization. Now, this is the thing. I fully believe that your process should be strenuous. It should be restrictive. Mm-hmm. It should be challenging. It should help them build bonds. You don't have to fuck people up. You don't have to kill people. Put them in dangerous situations in order to do that.
Or even test the limit of how far.
If you do, you should go to jail. Mm-hmm. If you kill somebody's baby, you should go to jail.
Especially for this, you know what I'm saying? When
yes.
It
doesn't require this.
Guess what? Y'all can collectively pick the rituals, the what are they called? The hazing.
So the process that they go through, y'all can collectively decide what you're gonna do. And it can be done in a way that gives them value added to their life and is productive.
And doesn't take.
And it doesn't take their
from
lives.
it or it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So condolences.
People do it all the time.
To Caleb Wilson and to the community over at Southern University.
Heard his dad's a retired cop. Somebody's going down.
Well, so this is the thing. I'm also a motherfucker who was on Prairie View's campus when we learned the word moratorium and what exactly that meant, because a bunch of motherfuckers all got caught hazing in the same year.
What does that mean?
Moratorium means that they're going to do a temporary pause. They're not letting nobody do anything.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
There was no Greek life at Prairie View for like years, because in 2009, the Kappas, sorry, no, not the Kappas. Let me not slander them. The Alphas got caught hazing off campus. The Sigmas had somebody online and they died and they got blamed for it. Turns out it wasn't actually them, but it was, in fact, the A5Qs. Allegedly. I don't know if they ever went.
Allegedly.
I don't know if that ever went to court, but no, like, because I knew the dude. So this is the thing. I remember I was the dude who put them online, who was their lines dean. I knew him. Like, me and him had conversations. He was like, and he told me, he was like, yeah, I did not haze them. It was like, I fully intended to. But I did not when what happened when he passed. It was like, nah, like I was trying to get to know them and I was doing the things that
it was early.
Yeah, it was before they'd even really started doing anything. He was meeting up with them to like get to know them and like have conversations and talk to them about what their process was going to be like. And he took them to a track because he's a track star. Like, that's what he does. He doesn't play basketball. That's how he gets to know people.
Yeah.
He's like, we wasn't pushing no hard. We wasn't doing nothing strenuous. It was just us like hanging out and talking, really. And then he didn't let us know that he had other health conditions and was apparently on a bread and water diet, which he was put on from a different organization because he was, it's just a lot of stuff. And I'm just like,
I didn't go to I went to Lamar University. I didn't go to Sam Houston, but half of my graduating class, half of my graduating class went to Sam Houston. The other half went to PV. So I didn't go to PV often because I was scared, but I did go to Sam Houston damn near every other weekend. I stayed in Sam Houston. And
why were you scared of PV?
Because the one time I went there, I got shot at. I already told you that. Now, nobody, true. You remember we was a party leaving the Baby Dome, and somebody got shot. Well, there was a shoot. There was gunshots. Nobody got hit, so it could have been aimed at me. That's what I'm saying. We don't know because nobody got hit.
That was homecoming, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So that's
I was outside. I was in front of the Baby Dome when that happened, and I remember grabbing somebody and pulling them behind me and trying to get everybody out like towards a different direction.
Yeah.
Because the gunshot went off, and I looked, and she said, and froze, and I had to grab him and be like, "Yo, we moving this way, bro."
Yeah. But the Deltas were in trouble when we were at Sam Houston.
Bro, whenever you go to a college campus and you're looking for Black Greek life, somebody is always suspended.
In trouble.
And this is not to say that, like, especially when you're on PWI campuses, the things that they allow y'all to do, that they allow Black Greek organizations to do, they don't allow other people to do. Like, white Greek organizations haze their pledges publicly. We'll do things publicly. We be trying to like secret around and stuff because we can't do whatever. And God damn, bro, like,
yeah. Well, yeah, that's a very sad story.
Yes.
Absolutely. It didn't have to go that way. The shit already cost so much goddamn money to get in anyway. Yeah. That's really it.
It's
poor out here.
like you're joining an organization that is supposed to add value to your life, add value to your community, and help like give you a network of people that you can call on when you are in trouble, and also like when you were just doing new things and you need help. It's not supposed to be something that potentially ends your life, especially
just trying to get in. Not even in, you died trying to get in.
It's not even A5 till I die yet, because you're not even in the organization yet. You're not even A5.
I can't claim this.
You're not even A. Yeah,
you're just here.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm condolences to the family and all those things. Sorry that is happening, and I hope whoever is responsible goes to jail.
Same.
So yeah, now that we've taken care of that,
how are you? You didn't. I'm great. How are you?
I am okay. I didn't work out. I was tired this week. Little one has been sick, and when little one is sick, she don't really want me to be out the house because she's like, take care of me. So I have to be around and take care of her. But yeah, other than that, like, it's been cool. Work has been straight. There was some interesting, like when your boss like says something that is, who it's about, but they say it to everybody so that they don't try to call nobody out, but you instantly go, talking to you. You know they're talking to you. So yeah, that was fun.
That happened to me once where I was who it was about.
Yeah, that's also always a horrible feeling when you're the person who the thing is about.
Cause I got off. I used to get off at 4:30. But I was always leave like 10 minutes early because anything that comes across my desk.
I'm not doing this, bro.
This is tomorrow's work anyway. I'm not doing it. I'm not answering the phone. I'm not answering no emails, whatever.
Because if I do answer the phone and if I do answer this email,
I'm going to be here past 4:30.
Yes.
And I don't want to do that.
And I'm not getting paid for that.
Right. Well, I would go in and I wasn't salary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, I was an hourly employee technically, but my paycheck was the same every single week. It was one of those jobs. I just put the time. I didn't have to clock in. I just wrote down whatever. But anyway, I would always leave like 10 to 15 minutes early. So one day my boss was still there. He usually left before me. My boss was still there. He went to the restroom as I was leaving. So we had to pass by each other. It was like 15 minutes early. But I didn't say nothing. I just kept it moving. The next day I come into work. We have a meeting about for some reason we're going to start locking the back door, the door that I go out of at 4:00. So you have to go out the front and pass by his desk.
He said,
because where I worked was inside a bigger building. Mm-hmm. He gave some reasoning about them knowing we're closed or some shit like that. Nigga, please, you saw me leaving, because he never knew what time I was leaving because I left out the back door. I wasn't necessarily sneaking out. This is the door that I locked the door behind me, so y'all don't have to come and lock this door at the end of the day. But he was like, yeah, we're going to lock that door at 4.
Tough. I wonder if you were the only person sneaking out.
No.
Couldn't have been.
No, because when this one of my coworkers, one of the only ones I was actually cool with, when she brought it up, she thought he was talking about somebody else because she knows that person be doing it too. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, yeah, but it's not a coincidence that he did this shit the day after he caught me leaving at 4:15. Yeah.
Like
so we're gonna lock the door at 4 when he caught me leaving at 4:15. That's not a coincidence.
Not at all.
And I still walked right out. I still at 4:20 got my shit and walked right past his desk, whether he here or not, because I'm not doing that work. You don't know what time I got here. I got here 10 minutes early today. Now I can either start getting 10 minutes of overtime every day. You probably would have been like, or you could just come on. You can come on time. No,
actually no,
because when you're on time, you're late.
And also, like, y'all be trying to play in my face, so right. Absolutely not.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so that has been cool. The gym has been straight. My knees hurt less.
Good.
That has been wonderful. Yeah, everything is, the cat is getting on. He's doing things. We talk to him like he's an actual child, as you heard when you came in, because little one be talking to him like, why are you like this? Just very black mom. She said
to the cat, well, I'm only acting like this because you had to act like that. That's it. Period. I know a mother when I hear one.
Yeah, she's ready. She's mother. she every other day she asks me, so when are we having kids? So when I'd be like, where? Calm down. Why are you? Relax. We'll get there. We're in no need to real like rush. Although like I'm old at this point, so
you're not getting any younger, and they do take a lot of energy. It's like, I mean, I'm not one of the people who advocate. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there. You're not getting any younger.
Fair.
And kids do take a lot of energy. Like you just not even just, you just gotta be up and you gotta do stuff. It's like, whereas I would normally put stuff off, I can't. I have to get up and do it right now. You just gotta, and that's a lot of energy that you might not be used to spending, like exerting at all times.
I realize I don't like when I sit down and then she calls my name, because she will do, and she doesn't realize that's one of the things that irritates me most, is if you call me in a 5-minute span, she will call me once every minute for sometimes the same exact thing that she already told me, and I'm like, I just sat down, bro. And then she's like, why are you so irritated? Because I've come out of this room 5 times in the last 5 minutes, and it wasn't nothing like, so you just was wanting to talk.
Yeah. And see, I be yelling at Vaughn from across the room, across the house, but that's what I be wanting to do. He get up and come to me. He won't. Like, I don't want you to get up. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up, so I know you don't want to get up either. The door is open. Let's just holler from here.
Just text me, bro.
I do hate receiving text messages in the house from people who I'm also in the house with. We'll do it it's okay, but like only like little quick stuff. Like,
well, right now she ain't got no voice, so
okay, yeah.
You can definitely send a text.
Yeah.
Like, this didn't have to be that. Also, especially like if I'm sitting down and I'm scrolling, like I'm trying to, she's like, oh, I thought you were doing, I am doing something. I'm quite literally
doing a thing. I saw this post that was like, it was just a lady staring off into the distance, but the caption was like, this is how I look at my husband whenever he asks me a stupid question. Like, I just stare at him. And I was like, and in the comments is all of women's ways of responding to their partners whenever they ask a dumb question. And mine is just to repeat it back. I was sitting in the living room on the couch scrolling on my phone, and Vaughn came in the room talking about, what you doing? What I'm doing? What I'm doing? He said, so don't talk to me like you talk to them kids. Well, because that's exactly what I do to my kids. That is exactly what I do to my fucking kids.
I understand that from both perspectives, because if I'm you, look at what I'm doing. If I'm him, hey, I'm not them.
But what am I doing though? Why would you?
I feel you. I completely understand. My bad, but also respond to me like I'm a grown man that you love.
That's what I do now. It used to be like because he always does that. So yeah, this isn't like a one-time thing. Yeah. He'll be like, what you doing? And I'll be like, oh, I'm right now running a marathon.
Oh, he's got a history of this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then
that's where it comes from. Because I used to say running a triathlon, taking a swim break. Just as I'm sitting here scrolling, I'd say
the same thing to little one. If she come in here and she be like, what you, baby, what? And I don't repeat it. I just go, what am I doing?
Yeah. What am I doing?
You can clearly look at me and see. So I get it. I understand.
Yeah. But he was like, but don't do that.
I feel him though.
Yeah.
Have you been scrolling?
Not really.
Okay, so you have no idea what's going on the internet
as far as
anything.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so things that have been on my FYP lately. That should be the new name of the podcast. Things that have been on my FYP lately. Let's see. Yesterday it was Trump humiliating the president of Ukraine.
Didn't see it, but I only found out about it because this morning I went to send Vaughn a TikTok and I saw that he had a flag in his
Ukrainian flag in his bio.
And I was like, "What's that about?" And he was like, "Yeah, I saw that video. It pissed me off, so I put the flag in my name."
Yeah, because we don't treat allies like that, bro. Like, whereas I understand. You want people to show deference. That's not the way you do that, and it's making me feel like, yo, y'all elected, and don't say me because it ain't a we. Y'all elected two fucking morons, and now they're acting like fucking morons on the world stage, and they are going to irreparably damage the way that we are viewed by the rest of the world.
But do you think so though?
Yes, absolutely.
Here's my. I don't know. You know, I don't. I try to stay out of it as much as I can and only know what I need to know to make decisions. And none of this shit is coming out of changing my decision. It's only informing decisions that I've already made. You know, nothing that he is saying is changing any of my decisions. So I just try to stay out of it. But as far as the rest of the world and our relationship with them, we know the people aren't dumb. They can see what we can see. They know it's him. You don't think? Do you think that there's a chance that that going forward, we get Trump out of here, whatever, we get back to at least the way it was, not this, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't great before Trump, but at least back to what it was before. You don't think other countries can see that they know this is him? They see us. They know we not behind him. They know we don't support him.
So I think they would. However, they're still going to look at it and go, the majority of y'all elected this motherfucker. They're not looking at the black people because they know. But 9 times out of 10, they racist too. They're not looking at us because they although they know we didn't do it, they also don't care. They don't care. Yeah, no. So I think it's going to be very, very bad for a while. I think it's going to get way worse before it gets any better. We talked about this earlier, or I just made a TikTok about this because motherfuckers was like, oh, it used to be that my FYP was only showing me like big ass anime titties and big ass robots. And now it's telling me to overthrow my fascist government. And my question is like, what were almost all the animes I watch are everyone's overthrowing something, or there's a revolution. There was a revolution somewhere. Blue Lock is literally about them revolutionizing the way that they play soccer. It's craziness, bro. Like, so yeah, the everything that happened with Trump is going to be bad. It's going to get worse. And this is the other thing. It's starting to freak a little one out. I try not to tell her when things happen because she's gonna be high strung. Yeah,
I don't need to know. I really don't need to know because it's only enforcing what I already feel. It's not changing anything. You know what I'm saying? Let me know when some news comes out that may sway me, but just piling on to the reasons why I already am so scared living here, I don't need to know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that to her. I'm just gonna tell her when I'm ready to leave. Like when it's time for us to pack up and go. You got your passport?
let me know when things are happening
that are gonna directly affect us.
Right, that I need to change. Like if they changes some laws about traffic stops or something like that, let me know so I know what to do, so I'll be prepared, stuff like that. But
the craziness is like, I feel like when we were younger, they did things in the government, but we didn't realize that they were affecting us. And now we're all at the age where we know someone that this thing is affecting. Mm-hmm. Like when Trump came in and started to fire all these government employees, my nigga, I know government employees that are losing their jobs. Like that their lives are going to change, and they weren't even corrupt or doing nothing bad. Just lost their jobs because you decided.
The corrupt and bad is the one doing the firing.
Yeah, this is the thing. I think that there is fraud, waste, and abuse going on in the government. Yes. Do I trust that motherfucker to fix it? Absolutely not.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, Elon. But see, the thing is, Doge is supposed to be the Department of Government Efficiency. That fucking troll. So they're coming along and firing people in the government that are these accusing of fraud, waste, and abuse. But funnily enough, he's also firing the people that were investigating his companies.
Right. Yeah.
He ain't fired none of them. He ain't in none of them contracts. All the contracts that were with his companies, None of them. We're headed into oligarchy. When I saw that motherfucker was in the Oval Office, he talked. This is the thing. So what's the name got on JD Vance got on Zelensky for not wearing a suit in the Oval Office, and but he's like it's a political statement that I'm not wearing a suit because my country is literally at war.
A joke. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
God damn. It's like no. My country is literally at war, and so that's why I'm not wearing a suit. I was like, Elon was not only not in a suit, but in a hat and a trench coat in the office, standing up and like had his 4-year-old like talking to the president, talking about you're not the president to Donald Trump as he's sitting there being Elon's bitch. Yeah, like we're in unprecedented times, bro. And also, Elon not even from here. Yeah, again, not from here. He's not an American. He's not an American.
No.
All right, cool, for sure.
I don't believe he's an earthling.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Is that why you think he's like trying to have all these children? He's trying to repopulate the earth with his spawn?
I don't think them his kids. I don't believe that the two can mix.
Yeah,
I don't believe that alien sperm can impregnate a woman, a female, a human egg.
That's not what anime and every sci-fi I've ever watched tells me. It tells me you can get crossbreeds.
Yeah, and that's exactly when I stopped watching that Alchemy Brotherhood. What's the name of that damn anime? What's the name of that damn show?
You talking about Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah. That's exactly when I stopped watching that shit. When that motherfucker crossbred his dog with with his daughter. That's when I checked out.
That was a wild time, bro.
That's when I checked out.
Yeah. But nah, like animes saying be crossed with human all the time.
Okay, but that's TV.
Fair.
We're talking about real life events right now. People are dying, Kim.
You know what's crazy? Like we always talk about how Nick Cannon, if you look at Nick Cannon wrong, you're gonna get pregnant. Elon has more children than Nick does, and they not all by the same woman. Like he has several baby mamas as well.
Mm-hmm. I heard it was
so
like
does Donald Trump.
Or some shit like that. Yeah.
I was like, why we only focus on the black people to do this?
Because that's what it is. That they always focus on us. Kim Kardashian is a baby mama. Every one of them Kardashian hoes is baby mamas, but y'all don't call them that.
Factual. Which one of them? All of them.
Well, you know they like to distinguish between an ex-wife and a baby mama.
You still a baby mama, and girl, you're not with that man no more.
You not with that man. He got babies. You their mama.
All of them. I'm trying to think of which ones of them. But did any of them have babies out of wedlock? Apart from the youngest?
Tristan was not married to Courtney, and Travis was not married to that one with the fake lips. Courtney? No.
Oh,
I mean Chloe. Chloe and Tristan weren't married.
Yeah.
Kylie and Travis weren't married.
Yeah. So Kim and Courtney are the only ones that.
And then Kendall don't have no kids, if I'm not mistaken.
Kendall's smart.
But
Kendall only did that one wrong thing.
She did that Pepsi commercial. And I ain't let nobody ever forgot. For that.
Yo, this is the thing. But see, the thing is, since that, Kendall hasn't done a problematic thing yet.
Yeah.
She leave everybody alone. She's like, oh, and actually, I think
didn't
I'm
like
be
that.
Over here.
So hey, I didn't like that treatment that I got for that commercial. I'm not gonna do it again.
I'm gonna be over here.
Actually, I'm just gonna do my little model thing, and stay out the way. Date my black men. Stay out the way.
Quietly. It's like, and just quietly date black men and not cause any problems.
But yeah, 2 of them had kids.
That family do love black men. They love a Negro.
All of them. Except
Courtney.
That's her name?
Yeah, that's the one that's with the
drummer, Travis Barker. Yeah. Travis Barker.
Whose daughter, Alabama, is apparently beefing with Bad
That's
Baby.
His daughter?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I be seeing her because TikTok mess or whatever. Like I be seeing the little white girl. Like I only ever see her in relation to Mess. I don't see what she does. I only ever see her in relation to Mess. But or hear her name mostly. I hardly ever see the girl. But yeah, I did see about that her and Bhad Bhaby was having a little beef or whatever.
Yeah, over Bhad Bhaby's baby daddy.
Oh.
apparently Bad Baby also has cancer. I don't know what is going. Like, there's.
I heard she put out a diss track and it wasn't bad.
Yeah, no. But see, the thing is, Bad. We can talk about like Catch Me Outside Girl all we want to, and how she's like horrible, but occasionally she'll throw like a bop out.
Yeah, because this is not the first time she done had a little.
Yeah, it'll make you nod your head.
Yeah,
she don't do it. It's not bad. Speaking of TikTok drama, nigga, do you know who Denisha Carter is?
Against my will.
Have you seen this?
Yeah, some of it. I caught the beginning. I saw his video first. Which never happens.
Yeah.
His video, and he's not somebody I follow. I don't think I've ever seen him before. Mm-hmm. His video showed up first. I was like, is this the beginning of some drama on my FYP? Like from the beginning?
So I didn't even see his video first. I saw Christian Divine's video being like, he was just like, what I went through wasn't drama like that. It was just a little messy. It was cool. This is actual drama. And
who is Christian Divine, and what did he go through? He was
the one that got like dogpiled on like a few months ago for something he did that wasn't even.
Oh, is this, you were telling me about this? Is this yes. this stem from the Beyonce's a propagandist thing? Like yes. This stemmed from
the whole okay. Like he got dogpiled.
I remember.
Yeah. And then because it went from Beyonce's propagandist to
light skinned biracial.
Yeah. Which then he asked the.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Yeah, we don't have to rehash that. But yeah, so when I saw, first of all, the reactions to that young man's video have been varied, but everyone is like, "Oh, I thought he was gay." First of all, that is the Negro looked like a male fairy to me. Like any dude who has black fingernails and more than 3 rings on at a time, it's probably a male fairy. And what I know about male fairies is they be driving women crazy. Mm-hmm. Lenny Kravitz, all of these people, mm-hmm. male fairy. Like I don't know why y'all are confused. I'm not confused. And also, Denisha looked like she like men that do and mm-hmm. they do those things. And also, apparently, he nailed her to the mattress.
Yeah, I heard the dent was still rising out of her mattress as the events were unfolding.
But faking a pregnancy, this is the thing. When I saw everything that was happening and everything that was being said, my initial thing was people can fabricate screenshots. You can just change somebody's name in your phone and do the. So I'm still not all the way believing it until like, and she's not gonna respond because mm-hmm. if she's smart, there's no if you did this, what can you say? Mm-hmm. Nothing. And if you didn't do this, you're probably preparing some type of legal action. So you're definitely not gonna say anything about it. But what I will say is when I saw everything that he said, I said, "Oh, I recognize this play." I feel like all of us either know someone who has faked a pregnancy, someone had you were the person that faked a pregnancy, or you're a guy who has had a pregnancy faked on you. And so the playbook was actually the same. Mm-hmm. Everything that I heard that she was, I was like, that sounds like some shit that would happen if you did this. But it's just craziness.
I faked a pregnancy once, but not with a guy, like not to the guy who would have been pregnant. I would just like to lie about my life, and I used to just lie and say I was pregnant when I wasn't, to strangers. Not to the guy that I was fucking.
I was going to say, I was like, it's like friend. This is this is going to change our friendship.
No, just to strangers.
Okay. All right. Cool. I was panicking.
I said I faked a pregnancy once, so that's probably why. But saying that, like, I should have said, "Oh, I used to fake pregnancies all the time," but that probably would have been more alarming.
Either way.
But yeah, no, like there is a guy. He probably, I'm gonna say he still believes this only because why would he be thinking about it enough to go back and put the 2 and 2 together? Mm-hmm. But there is a guy who probably still believes that I have 5 sisters. I used to get on the phone and just put on a different voice. I had to be in like middle school, but I used to just pretend to be 5 different people, 6 different people. No, 4 sisters. It was 5 of us total.
He believed you?
Yep.
How old were you at the time?
Middle school.
Oh, he was dumb. His brain didn't develop. It's fine. Because I'm saying, if you told me a grown man,
probably like no, middle school.
Okay,
yeah, like 6th grade, 6th, 7th grade, something like that. But yeah, I used to just there was a baby. I used to just put my thumb in my mouth and yeah, not a baby, but like a kid, like maybe like 5. And you just talk.
But in middle, this is the thing. We all believe dumb shit in middle school. Like I thought wrestling was real in middle school.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of dumb shit I believed. I used to think all crawfish. I used to think crawfish were baby lobsters. Like they say,
they're not.
No,
they're not. Just so when I look at them, they look like smaller versions of not baby lobsters, but they look like. I know that there are different species.
Okay,
they just look like small lobsters.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that they are like related in that
but
way.
you thought that they were.
I thought they grew into lobsters. I thought that with their crawfish,
before.
Right? All crawfish were babies, and they grew up to be lobsters. Is what I thought. I thought all dogs were boys and all cats were girls. I thought black people. I thought if a black person and a white person got together and had a baby, it was Mexican.
In some cases, if you like squint and like look real fast, it possibly.
Yeah.
Because there's a few dudes that I'd be like, what's the dude who was on? Never mind, we won't do that because someone's gonna be mad. They're Afro Latino, and I'm be like, all right, cool. It was a joke.
I told this story on TikTok before, but I have a little brother who's about 6 years younger than me. Technically 5 years and 11 months younger than me. Right. Mm-hmm. My mama is pregnant. It's March. She goes into labor. I'm at home with my grandma. My granny's like, stay here with your grandpa. I'm going up to the hospital. Your mom's about to have the baby. You're going to have a brother, is what she said. I sat on the steps in that apartment. I'm 5 years old. I sat on the steps in that apartment crying my eyes out.
You don't want to have a brother?
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was the fact that his birthday was in March and mine is in April. So I thought he was going to be older than me. Because his birthday came before mine. I cried.
When did someone explain to you that that's not how that worked?
Nobody did. When he came home and I saw that he was a baby, I realized that I was tripping. But I was pacing like I'm in school. I know how to talk. I put in so much time, and he get to just come and be older
and usurp me. That's craziness.
Yeah,
I understand why you would feel mad about that. I get it.
It's not fair.
No, not at all. And you deserve some recompense.
Yeah, but when he got home,
it was like, oh, okay.
There's a year on my birthday. Like I have to include
the year,
that part.
It's amazing, like when you're younger and you just happen upon concepts that you didn't really understand until you got like a real. Like, I get it now.
Oh, okay. If I don't tie my shoe, I will bust my ass.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's
why she's always saying that. Okay.
Oh, that stove is hot. Okay. All right. Yeah. It'll hurt.
Yeah. If I walk around the house with my eyes closed, I will probably run into a wall. I didn't lived experience. I have toddlers.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah. They are they're getting so big and just mature in their own personalities, their own wants and needs, and like I don't know. It's just I ask them every time they're with me to stop.
That don't be irritating.
Them growing up.
Yeah.
That's why I ask them to stop. All that growing up and shit, bro. Chill.
Relax.
My youngest is with it. He's like, yeah, no, I'll be a baby for the rest of my life if you want me to. I can stop it right. I will do everything in my power to stop growing if you promise to just hold me. And he goes like, if I have on like a low cut shirt or a sports bra or something, anywhere he can see a little bit of cleavage, he's like, is that your boobs? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, I won't touch it. Because he was a breastfed baby for a very long time. Well, not a very long time, for like till he was about damn near 2. But he's very touchy, very clingy. He likes to touch and feel, and boobs are soft. So he always wants to touch my boobs, and I have to tell him, don't touch my boobs. It's a comfort, he was breastfed for a long time. But he's like, okay, I won't touch him.
So the same younger brother that we used to call chicken bone, we also used to call titty baby because he was breastfed till he was like 3.
Yeah. I just wanted my body back. Like, I don't know if it's boys or what. I don't know, because I only have boys, so that's my experience. But like, my kids used to need with a K, my titties. Like they will be nursing. They be here nursing, and they'd be like
trying to
pushing it out, squeeze, grabbing, pull. Yes, like, oh my God, you're doing so much. This is like, okay, motor skills. I damn. They used to,
motor skills?
I say that a lot. Whenever I see, I leave it in comments. Whenever I see babies doing like things with their hands, come on, gross motor skills. I see you fine motor skills. Get to it. Yes, I love to see what, because you don't understand how hard that is in real life. Like learning to see something and be able to and use my fingers to grab. And like once you get, that's like your gross motor skills. And then when you get into like picking things up with my fingers, individual, like having that physical autonomy and learn, like it's a big deal. I'll be very proud of kids when I see them using their motor skills.
No, that's real. Because you didn't know how to do this.
Right.
And you're figuring it out for the first time.
Nobody taught you how to do this. I mean, yeah, this is one of those things that you kind of, that like, I teach my kids manners. I can teach them how to talk, how to read, but there's some things that they just gotta do.
Absolutely.
And like hold their head up is one of them.
Holding their head up. Some people still can't do that.
Wow.
Just be lolling.
Loose neck ass.
Loose neck ass is crazy.
That was a joke from Comic View a long time ago.
Yeah.
Comic View.
Bro.
This is going on so many tangents. I have no idea what we were even talking about.
ADHD. We started off talking about Denisha and
oh yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
My kids. It doesn't matter
because remember she faked a pregnancy, so kids were involved. But yeah, so that was that. And did you have any thoughts on that? Do you know anybody that's ever faked a pregnancy?
I do not personally know any girls who faked a pregnancy. I do have a guy friend who had a baby put on him.
I don't. So this is the thing. When women are like, okay, so men will say, I think every child should be DNA tested at birth so that there is no issues. When women are against that, I understand the feeling of being insulted as though you were saying someone told you were being unfaithful. However, that is like a real fear that a lot of men have. Because this is the thing. Every man I know knows someone that had a baby put on them that was not their baby. Mm-hmm. Or had somebody fake a pregnancy, or had somebody, like, these are things that we've had lived experience with. Mm-hmm. And that's why a lot of men feel this way. And when motherfuckers would just be trying to dismiss it, like, that's not a thing that really happens. I'd be like,
yeah, I don't know how anybody could say that.
I don't know what your argument against it is. Well, I understand what your argument against it is. I just don't.
I mean,
I don't think it's a good argument.
Yeah, at all.
The ones that I've heard.
I mean, I get those words make sense. Yeah. I understand what you're saying, but it's
just not a good argument in my opinion.
At all, because you know that's your baby. That's not fair. You know with no uncertainty that is your baby. Mm-hmm. I know my kids is mine for shit show because they don't even, that little nursery that they got on TV. Well, they don't. That shit ain't. That motherfucker never left the room. My baby never left the room. Nobody took it.
My mom was the same thing with. She was like, no, we're not putting him in there. You can put him in his little bassinet.
Yeah, no, I wanted them to come get him.
Oh,
yeah. Tough. I didn't want them to come. They did. They just didn't put him in a room. Like the nurse would come in and take him and walk him around. Like you. I don't think so. I don't think my oldest looks like me. My oldest looks exactly like me. And my youngest, I think, looks like his dad. But what are we talking about? Babies?
Yeah. We again, another tangent.
But no, what? Fake the baby, fake the pregnancy. Yeah. Yeah. DNA. That's what we're talking about. I'm 100% for it. I think everybody should have a DNA test. I did not offer my ex-husband one, but if he had asked, I'm not gonna lie. So I do understand, because if he had asked me that, my feelings would have absolutely been hurt. Yeah. But I would have done it without a doubt, no questions asked. I would not have held it against him.
I understand. So this is the thing. If someone were to ask you that, I completely understand why your feelings will be hurt with them asking you that.
Right.
Because you're assuming that I was you're assuming that I was unfaithful to you, or that I'm trying to scam you, or it feels like you don't trust me. So there is this phrase that I've always heard throughout my entire life, which is trust but verify. Mm-hmm. Which trust but verify.
Yeah.
You can tell me you don't do this all day. Like, let me see what the results say.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and I know. We both,
they came out of you.
Right. We both, just because I carried it does not make it any more mine. And I know for a fact that the baby is mine. You should have that too. If there's any doubt, like he never had any doubt, I'm assuming, but he never asked. But if he did, I would have wanted. And then plus me being the type of person that I am, I want you to know. Because when I say something about it, I don't like to be wrong. That's your motherfucking kid. Nigga, that's your baby. Go get your baby. Like, I don't like I don't want you to have no doubt when I get saying that that's your child. If you have any doubt, I hate that you doubt me like that, but also I'm not gonna hold it against you because I know for sure, and it's not fair for me to know that that's my baby 100% and you to not. That's not fair.
But see, the thing is, that's a reasonable argument. What I'm coming to realize is most people are not actually reasonable. And they just are going off the way that something made them feel. And I get it. Your feelings are important and they are valid. But again, not always an accurate indication of what's actually happening.
Right.
Like I understand your feelings were hurt by this, but this can you understand that this is not really about you right now?
Right. Before I change my entire life, I just want to make sure. Or hell, fella, if there's any men watching this and you in the situation, I just want to see it on a piece of paper. I just want the paper that says this is my baby. I'm starting a collectible thing that I'm gonna give to him when he turns 18 to let him know how much I've loved him. I got a DNA test. I just wanted to say that without any, I wanted to be able to give that to my son. That I am his father. Whenever he starts acting up, when he gets old, he's a teenager, he wants to start talking back, I want to pull this paper out. I am your daddy.
I'm here for it. I think about raising kids. I don't know, bro. I think about having sons right now, and I'm like, I gotta stay in shape forever. Like, regardless of if we have kids, I have to stay in shape forever because if I have daughters, I might have to kill a motherfucker one day. And if I have sons, I also might have to kill a motherfucker one day. But also, there's gonna come a time when he think he got hair on his nuts now, so he can try dad, and I'm gonna have to put his ass down. Because this is the thing, every guy goes through that where you think you big and you're bad and your dad has to show you. It don't even have to be like a direct confrontation with your father, but at some point you thought, I could beat this nigga ass, and he'll do something. It could be something as simple as like he picks something up too fast and you go, well, maybe I can't. Maybe this is not a thing that I should try. Like yeah. So I gotta be able to still like squat 400 pounds.
He accidentally bumps into you in the hallway, knocked the wind out of you, and he's, oh my bad, son. That was an accident.
I remember once I called my dad man. I said, hey man, and he said, excuse me. When I tell you that nigga hit me in my chest so hard, I had the air, all the air in my body left. And I had to go find some air. It's crazy. You know how strange, you know how stupid you look trying to find air in a place that has all the air?
The only person who has ever hit me seriously is my granny. She punched me in the chest once.
How did that go?
Because the last time I had gotten, like, she tried to whoop me. That was the next thing after she realized whoopings wasn't working no more.
Yeah.
And I rarely ever like got in trouble. So it wasn't like, a regular thing, but she whooped me one time and like she realized that I was faking the cry or like it wasn't really. And then the next time I said something smart, she punched me in my chest. That's the only time nobody's ever punched me in the face. I've never been hit in the face before in my life.
How old were you?
Probably middle school.
Because I feel like somewhere around the age of like 11 or 12, whipping stopped being...
It's
not as effective as it once was. And then you get to like 13, 14, you're like, I take that shit. You gonna pretend. And if you're lucky, whooping, you can pretend for the next like however long.
I wasn't good at it. And when I started lying more, so that when I lie, you can't tell. I don't like getting caught. Yeah.
No one likes to get caught.
Not unless they want to, you know what I'm saying? I want when I get caught to be because I was ready to be caught. I'm tired of playing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, it's over now. Just bring it on.
My aunts will tell me that when they were young, my mom, it's my mom and two aunts. That's my granny's kids. And my mom and one of my aunts used to run when it was time for when my granny couldn't catch them. They take off on her ass all through the house. My other auntie would just stand there. And they'd be like, run, Carolyn. Run, you gotta get away and she just stand there and take it.
Do you have like a funniest whooping story?
No, I didn't really get whoopings like that.
We did. I remember I got whoopings for things that weren't even, I wasn't even a bad kid. That was the thing. It was, and a lot of the whoopings that I got, I realized later were like, this was just abuse. You were just mad. But also,
you had a long day.
Yeah, but also it wasn't even like my mama or my daddy like getting me to whooping. It was like I was over at my auntie Wani house and I did something and they fucked me up. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes didn't even tell my parents when they came to pick me up that they fucked me up. But then sometimes I'd be like, I'd be happy that you didn't tell my parents, because sometimes if you told my parents, I might have got a whooping from my mama when she got there, and then like my daddy when I got home, depending on what it was, because that happened to me once. I also got whooped for laughing at somebody else while they was getting their whooping. Yeah. I wasn't even. This is the thing. I don't know if I've told this story before. I wasn't even laughing, and it was my god sister Benita. She had got popped in the face, like she backhanded the shit out that girl. And my brother was in the kitchen, and I turned to look at my brother. So like there's a wall here. He's in the kitchen dancing and laughing, and I'm turned to look at him, and I'm like, ha 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 ha. Okay, you next. I said, wait, hold on. I didn't.
Oh, you laughing?
You laughing? I said, wait, I'm laughing at him. I'm not laughing. And then when I was getting the whooping, they would say, hey, you said you was laughing at your brother, but every tub got to sit on its own bottom. What does that mean, bro? I'm not even, like, the thing that I'm getting in trouble for, I didn't actually do. And it was at that point that I realized I hated fascist governments.
Because I was just finna say,
like,
judicial system.
This is a dictatorship. This is when I learned we need criminal justice reform. Y'all are killing me, bro.
Yeah, I remember going over to my daddy people house. I don't go over there as it is. I'm over there with my daddy people. And I saw one of my little cousins. She was a baby. She had to be like 6, getting a whooping. He held her in the air with one arm.
Absolutely not. To keep her to go from flying? Yeah. Yeah. It was crazy.
No, her feet were not on the ground. Yeah, she was held her. I don't mean just held the arm up. What? No, her feet dangling, kicking and screaming. She's like a damn pendulum. I said, I'm never coming back over here.
Oh,
what are y'all
not
talking about?
But also, like, whenever you, like, as a black child, whenever you go over to like your new people's house that you've never met before, why do you always get threatened with violence? Or is this me family?
I don't know. I didn't really go too many new places of family, like, cause my mom's side is very small. Mm-hmm. We all know each other. It's the whole family for Christmas and Thanksgiving, for every holiday. Like, it's a very small family. So we all know it's very rare that I'm going to new family members' house unless I'm going over to my daddy people. I don't go over there.
It's always your daddy people. So the thing, it was my daddy people too. When I first met, because my dad's side of the family, he got a bunch of like uncles, like a bunch of brothers and sisters. I first met one of them motherfuckers. He was like, I'm the ass whooping uncle. I said, wait a minute. I ain't even did nothing.
Right.
What do we? And I was like, I was like.
Slavery.
I had to have been like 14, 15 at the time. And he was like, I think it was I don't know if I got an Uncle Bobby. I don't remember all their names. I got too many uncles and aunts. But like, he was like, yeah, you don't know me? That's okay. You can get to know me. I was like, wait a minute. I just asked who you were.
Right.
I don't understand why I'm being threatened with violence because I didn't know
slavery who
you were. Feels like it. But also,
that's where it comes from. That's why.
Yeah. But also at 14, 15, I was of the mindset that you wasn't just finna beat on me.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no. And this was before like my dad had punched me in the chest, so I didn't realize I didn't have grown man strength yet. Mm-hmm. So I was on the things we could box.
Yeah,
and I'm still of the mindset that like you not just gonna fuck me up. We can fight, but you're not just gonna fuck me up. And it's one of those things that I feel like would get me in trouble or save me if I went to jail, because this is the thing, you not just gonna take my ass. We can fight about it, but you're not just gonna you're not just gonna take my ass, bro.
Right. I'm not just gonna let that happen.
I'm not gonna give it to you.
Right.
Absolutely not. I did see a thing about this one dude was in an interview. He was like, it was a gay dude. He was like, I love jail. I had a ball in there. And I was like, that's diabolical. He was like, I was fucking on all the finest niggas and all the boss niggas, and like they had cell phones and all types of contraband, and I was getting a piece because, you know, my throat don't quit. And I said,
period.
He was just like, my mama told me not to say that I like jail, but I was like,
he was no longer in jail.
Yeah, no, he was out. Okay. I was like, dude, this is foolish.
Well, is it though?
Liking jail is wild to me.
I mean, you don't have no bills.
You also don't got no freedom.
But what you want to do? Besides hunch, and he can
go outside when I want.
What if you don't? I personally don't. I don't want to go to jail. I'm not advocating for jail, but a nigga like me don't need to be outside. I'm just saying, an hour a day is enough.
I'm good. I got allergies.
An hour a day is enough for me personally.
But also, I feel like women going to jail is not the same as. I feel like there's more rape happening in men's jails.
Probably so.
When I saw Falon Johnson talk about booty was more important than food, I said absolutely not. I can't do this. I'm gonna avoid this with everything I got. I'm never going to jail, bro.
That was a very effective episode of The Boondocks.
That nigga Tom is like, I've lived my life to not go to jail.
Right.
I do not.
It's not, and it's not an unreasonable fear.
No, it's extremely reasonable. One of the reasons why I feel like we need criminal justice reform is because, like, what are we doing to people in jail? Any situation where you can take straight men and put them in a situation where they feel like, you know what, I'll take some ass till I get free. What?
Well, I don't know that has anything to do with jail. I feel like if you took straight men and put them in a town for 6 weeks where they could come and go as they please for 6 months.
No women involved?
There were no women. Yeah, if you just took a bunch of men and put them in the town, they can come and go as they please. There's restaurants here. There's just no women around. And it's like, okay, you can leave after 6 months. They would start fucking each other. Niggas are horny.
You said 6 months?
Yes.
6 months is such a short period of time.
And niggas would do it. Niggas are horny.
You think 6 months is the limit? That 6 months is what it takes to turn a nigga gay?
I don't think, I'm not saying the majority, but niggas would absolutely be in there, I think. But I don't, you know. But whatever it is. What do y'all think is the time limit in which like niggas will start fucking on each other if there's no women around? How long do you think? Because like niggas got the Gallup, they got 25 years. But also, is the time period different for jail versus a town with only men? Let's say like
I definitely believe those are.
But why? What else
there's
you
a lot of
supposed to
confounding variables.
Like what? You not it's no women around, you not fucking. Whether it be you can't go nowhere, do nothing else because you in jail, or if you can go to work, live your life, go hang out, go. I honestly feel like if you got access to liquor, it's probably gonna be quicker on the outside. Ain't no bitches around y'all out here Sunday fun day and shit like that, and it's nothing but niggas. Y'all fucking, I know shit when I see it.
I don't
tell me.
This would be an interesting experiment that I would never conduct because this is not at all ethical. But
yeah, I wonder if that makes a difference if it's in jail or just like a town.
I'm sure it does.
Why though? What logical reason would there be different?
I'm not aware of all the variables, but I know that there are some.
I don't know. The same amount of people that there is in the jail, you take those exact same amount of people. The only thing here's the difference that I think is the only thing that makes a difference is that jail is a place for criminals. Supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? So everybody in there is more prone
to do shit they're supposed to do,
right? Whether it be violence or not, you're in here because you were charged with doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. So you're more prone to break the rules. So you're more likely to be like, well, shit, I'm horny and I really don't give a fuck if you are or not. I'm finna do that, like because prison. Not saying that everybody in jail is like that, you know what I'm saying? But you have more of those people in jail. That's a small space, so there's more of them there versus if you just put a bunch of niggas in the town, a bunch of men in the town, you might not get as many, bad people or people willing to do stuff against the other people's will. But I think that's probably like the only difference because, other than that, it ain't no bitches and you horny. Niggas in jail don't be having shirts on.
I have never been so horny that I thought, you know what? My hand just won't do it, and I gotta see what that pussy about. I've never in my life.
Yeah,
that's never crossed my mind. And if it has, I would venture to say, you've been bisexual. You're just, you didn't know that you were bisexual, but because at no point have I ever thought, damn, yeah. Man
but
ass.
I'm not questioning your sexuality at all. I don't know you're secure in that, so that doesn't matter. But have you ever been in a position where you had to? Like, have you ever been in a position where It's not that I'm abstaining from sex.
It was just pussy or nothing.
Right. Like I want to have sex because it's a difference between like I'm with myself right now. I'm abstaining.
I've never been in that situation.
Right.
And so it's hard for me to say what I would do.
Right.
But based off of morals and values, and
then just everyday temptations, But yeah, you've never been in a situation where you wanted to, but there was no women.
There have been times where I wanted to, but there were only ugly women. I won't say ugly women. There were only women that I was not attracted to. They can be ugly.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to.
Yeah, I don't want to cause no problems.
Okay, I do. So
I do. It's crazy. There were only women that I was not attracted to around, and I didn't think, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. Actually, there have been a couple times where I was down bad, but I didn't.
It's still different though because
I entertained it. I didn't actually do anything.
Do it, but it's still different in that case though because you still have in your head like, oh, it ain't no fine girls at this party, but there's another party next weekend or there's another party tomorrow. So there's always women around. Versus when you're in jail, it's like, damn, it ain't no fine girls in here, or it ain't no girls in here, but oh shit, it's not gonna be no girls in here tomorrow. Or the next day, or the next day, or the next day, or for
the next 5 to 10.
However long I'm in here, it's never gonna be no girls in here. Versus, when you out, it's like, well, shit.
Unless they got a fine ass
CO, but then you running the
COs. These be fucking.
I don't think it's the majority. So you still gotta find the ones that are.
But then I saw a thing of a nigga fucking a CO on camera, and it was like, yeah, we in here, we do this shit, nigga, and I was like. They sent her to jail.
Yeah.
What a talk about risking it all.
A nigga that quite literally can't do anything for you.
He's in jail. He can't even consent for real on the cool.
Y'all took his rights.
Yeah. So. It's foolishness. We had on here, I'm looking at the docket, we had on here, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? You had me put that on here. I have no idea what it's referring to.
I was having a conversation. I was talking to my friend and she was in a live and somebody said that there was some men and women, you know how they be. Yeah. And somebody said, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? And you know what? I absolutely do not disagree with that statement at all. Are you familiar with the?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
The analogy is, but they're usually referring to why would a man marry you if he can have sex with you?
Right. I don't agree with the statement on its own at all, but why do so many people think that the only milk there is sex?
True.
As a lit bitch, as somebody who's like that in real life, somebody who is an actual pleasure to be around, somebody who niggas actually like.
Yeah.
Somebody who dates niggas that actually like me.
That's the key.
Sex is not milk. It's not my milk. Niggas want to tie me down because of the other stuff that comes along with being with me, but it's not sex. And that be y'all motherfucking problems. Y'all don't have shit to offer but sex, and you think that, and you assume that all she has to offer is sex. Like from both ends. It's not. Yeah. If you could get everything that you want from me without having to date me, without having to commit to me, you should. I mean, I'm not saying you should, but it's understandable. Yeah. What's the point in doing that? Niggas hear that phrase, or niggas think that why, exactly what you said. Why would I commit to you if I can fuck you for free? Well, or if I can fuck you without committing to you?
But again, like we said, sex is not the only milk.
It's not the only milk.
Why would he commit to you if you gonna co-sign for his car when you just his situationship? That don't make no sense. I wouldn't commit to you neither.
If I don't have to, you mean marry you when now your debt is my debt? I didn't plan on paying for that charger.
Hell no. I got a brand new Hellcat, my nigga.
I didn't plan on playing. That's in your credit. I didn't plan on keeping it up for as long as this was up, and then once this is over, then I'll pay for that.
It just feels like some of these conversations that we're having about why buy them. It was just they didn't have the language for it. We're just talking about boundaries. It's just rules that we're placing on ourselves to help us navigate the world better. And again, I am not a motherfucker who feels if they do whatever makes you feel comfortable, but also be aware of what it is that you're doing
and what it looks like.
Yeah.
You don't have to care what it looks like, but be aware of what it looks like.
Yeah.
I say this all the time. I'm like, a lot of people run around and they say, "Oh, I don't care what people think about me." I absolutely care what people think about me.
It's important.
It is very important to me
because it informs it informs the way I'm being perceived.
Right.
Because if the way that I'm being perceived does not align with the way that I think about myself,
exactly,
I probably need to change the actions that I'm carrying out so that my perception of myself and the way other people are perceiving me are aligned in the same way.
Right.
Especially if they're dramatically different. Now, some things these people don't know you. They're just wrong.
It is important to me that I am being perceived the same way I am putting out. Like what I am saying is not a game of telephone. What I am saying is what you are hearing. You don't have to agree with it. I don't care about that part. Yeah. But if you want to dislike me, I want you to dislike me because of who and what I actually am, and not what you think I am because of what you saw or whatever. Right. Mm-hmm. So what people think about me, how I am perceived, is very important to me.
Yeah.
But I thought that
I also have shame. So I don't. Yeah.
So much. I have so much shame and probably too much pride.
A little bit, and I care about the way I'm perceived. Mm-hmm. Shame has been a thing that has stopped me from doing several things.
Yeah.
And you ever something? I go back and look at some of my old TikToks sometimes, and I be like, I can't believe I did this.
That's how I be looking at my makeup.
Like, this is so cringy. I did this. It's so wild.
I have called friends cussing them out. Bitch, why you didn't tell me I was looking crazy? Look at the damn makeup. No, you just do it better now. So you're looking at it was fine then. I still think
it was an era. It was within the zeitgeist of the time. You were fine. It just looks crazy from this. Yeah,
but we can look back at old pictures of Beyonce when her lace was showing. But at the time,
fire. We thought this is the best wig ever.
Right.
I'm trying to see what else we got on here. We talked about that. We talked about you ever be on the internet and you feel like men and women are talking about the same thing? Like, men and women do the same shit, but like sometimes to different extremes. So like I was scrolling and the video was a girl was laying on her man's chest, and he was like, "Hey baby, my chest is a little sore. Can you adjust yourself, or like I just need a little bit of space?" And so he turns to go somewhere. He's like, "Where did she go?" And then like he looks and goes over to the window, and she's like across the street down there talking about, "Is this enough space for you?" It's like, yo, bro, you doing a lot right now. Uh-huh. Which is not different than when a dude gets excited about something and then you make fun of him, and then all of a sudden he's Mr. Nonchalant. He's never excited again. I was like, y'all are doing y'all don't realize this is the exact same thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
Y'all would actually just be far happier if you would learn to communicate.
Yeah. That is funny. Cause if a song come on and Beck get the, this your song? It's your favorite song? Again. That's how he used to. He's not like that with me anymore. Now he be like, "It is."
Factual. Yeah. I fucking like the song, bro.
Not gonna keep bullying me.
Yeah. I'm allowed to like things, dog. What you mean? What a time.
Yeah. I be saying, like, one of the quickest ways to get me to leave you alone is to not play back, because I don't like to feel like I'm bullying nobody. Like, when I be going back and forth with people online, and once they start saying stuff like, I don't know, it's not the ain't nobody finna go back and forth with you, because yes, you are. You're active. You are currently going. You are the back. I'm the forth.
Saying that you're not going back and forth with me is you going back and forth. Yeah,
and I'm finna go back. So, but if people will say little stuff, I don't know. Just go. I don't know.
It's okay. We've all been. It floated right out of your head. I've been right there, bro.
Don't worry about it.
Let's see. Do we have anything we talked about? Oh, nigga, I forgot about Steve Smith. Did you hear about this?
Who?
Okay, so I want you to go with me. Imagine. We're gonna turn you into a man for a second.
Do you have to?
No. Okay, we don't have to.
Okay.
So imagine you believe that you and Vet have now been married for 20 years. Mm-hmm. And for some reason you go through Vet's phone and you see a text message from a bitch that says, you rearranged my IUD, what would your reaction be? Nigga, shut up. Sorry, that's my cat.
Okay. That depends.
On?
You said we've been together for 20 years.
And you're monogamous?
Is it today and we've been together for the last 20 years?
Yes.
Or from the time we met 20 years into the future? This is how old I am.
No. So y'all have been together 20 years.
And we're here together right now. I'm at this age, we've been together for 20 years. It doesn't really matter like maturity or the maturity I expect to be 20 years from maturity. Now. At this stage in my life, I would probably pack up my stuff and leave. I probably wouldn't say nothing.
So there's a former NFL athlete named Steve Smith Sr., who we know Steve Smith Sr. because he was a hard-nosed receiver that would go across the middle, catch the ball, and do all the things. The problem is he went across the middle of somebody else's wife, and they found out about it and went to the internet and told all of us and showed all of us the text messages.
Who did?
The man so Steve Smith was cheating on his wife with somebody else's wife. That lady's husband found out, came to the internet, and put out all the receipts.
So you came to the internet
to tell us that you got cheated on?
That Steve Smith was fucking your bitch?
Yes. And well.
Yeah. To the point she had to recap.
She told him, you rearranged my IUD. I love it when it's in my throat type shit. It was graphic. Like he released all the text messages.
And he's married too.
He's married to her, and Steve Smith is also married with 4 beautiful children. Uh-huh. What a time.
Huh. You wouldn't have got that information up out of me, especially never. Not like that. That's kind of crazy.
I would if God forbid, if little one were to ever cheat on me. We're ethically non-monogamous, but there are still ways that you can cheat when you're ethically non-monogamous. I just want y'all to niggas to know that. It's not a free for all. That's not how the fuck that works. If she were to have cheated on me and then I saw that and then she said, you rearranged my IUD, I've never been fucked like this.
Oh.
Nigga.
Bud.
My heart would be so hurt. Yeah. I know how to deal with that.
He had one single tear.
And so did she. But not coming from her eye.
It was coming from her eye. She was crying. It just wasn't for the same reason.
Yeah, no. What a
to come to the internet to let us know that a famous person is fucking your bitch. Why? What you want us to do?
Go, God damn, and then go about the rest of our day? Because that's exactly what happened.
I mean, but now we're going to talk about you. I'm going to talk about you. I'm only talking about if this came out, mm-hmm. I'd be supportive of him. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for him. To have it come out that your wife been cheating on you. But you put this out, meaning you don't care how it looks. So why you couldn't keep your bitch? You can't do nothing now.
Why you couldn't keep your bitch? It's hilarious.
Because she would have never known that he was gonna fuck her like that if she didn't fuck him. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know before, unless I don't know if Steve Smith got another reputation or something like that. But unless she didn't what were you doing? I'm not blaming him because he deserves blame. I'm blaming him because he told us.
Yeah.
Because you came to let us know this story.
Yeah, we didn't ask for this.
Yeah, like I said, if it came out, if it were leaked somehow or it came out of something that I would be like, oh my gosh, I'm feel so bad this is happening to him and then Steve Smith's wife.
But I guess people be like, what your people that are tormenting you want is for you to stay quiet. Just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I won't be taking revenge.
Yeah, now
those are not the same thing.
If it came out, if it was released because this mugshot got released.
That's different.
That's a little different. I might not make fun of you. Maybe. No. I probably would make fun of him at first until I seen the messages and then be like, okay, well.
We understand now. We get it.
It also depends what he did, what the mugshot is for. But yeah, you being the one to come and tell us this, I don't know. I can't imagine ever getting on the internet and being like, well, such and such fucked my man.
Word?
Coming to the internet to let her know another bitch took a nigga up off of me.
Crazy work.
Voluntarily, unprovoked, just because.
You would never.
That's so embarrassing.
Both of us, I feel like, got too much pride for that shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Because Megan Thee Stallion was like,
Here's the thing. If Little One did something to embarrass me and like crazy, like y'all would, I'm not doing a 50-11 part TikTok series to explain how I got taken advantage of. Y'all got me fucked up.
Y'all ain't even gonna know till you happen to come to my page and realize that nigga picture's not there. All the pictures and videos is gone.
All of a sudden, you will just never hear me mention.
But see, I'll talk about it though if you ask. I'm not gonna bring it up.
Oh yeah, if you ask me,
I could understand why you wouldn't, because you mentioned Little One, but you don't really. She's not in your videos a lot. He be in my videos. Like I know I don't owe y'all anything. I don't have to tell y'all. Yeah. But my relationship has been very public since the beginning. So it would be a little fucked up to just be like, oh yeah, we broke up. And not say, I don't have to go into the details, but not say anything or just get annoyed that y'all asking or anything like that. I wouldn't do that.
The thing is, I'm an asshole. I wouldn't say anything. It'd just be a new bitch would pop up on my phone. He'd be like, what happened to... Which also, because I'm vindictive, I know that would also drive. If I just don't address it and then all of a sudden when a new chick pops up, now she's on my... Little One lose her mind.
Yeah. And that's not unlike something I would do, because I do be moving on.
Speaking of moving on, we've completed the docket. Oh, we did have a question, but we can actually save that. We'll save that because we got to record again.
Okay.
All right. So we will see y'all next week. It has been great. Thank y'all for being here, liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments with timestamps. I have been RJ, the Friendly Neighborhood Dom, and this is...
Benedy. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. I'm not related to affiliated with any gangs.
Yo.
It's Kennedy.
AKA
Big Rocks.
Not the little one.
Never the little one, not even at the end of the show.
And we have been your favorite not safe for work co-workers. Thank y'all for being here, and we'll see y'all back next week. Peace.
Bye.